Hi, my name is Milani Bavakaran Woodland, and I'm excited to take you on a tour of my toddler care center today. Welcome to Woodland Critters Care Center. Our facility is fully compliant with the Child Care Early Years Act regulation, and we take great pride in providing a nurturing and enriching environment for your little ones. At Woodland Critters, we are dedicated to supporting your child's optimal development by fostering the 4 foundations of how does learning happen. Come along with me and let's explore how we bring these foundations to life here at our center. To enter our facility, we'll go through these main doors. Once you enter the main doors, you'll be greeted in the entry zone. In the entry zone, we have a built-in cubby, plant, welcome sign, bulletin board, storage, and a seating area. The built-in cubbies provide and support a sense of belonging, as each child has their own slot as well as their own wicker baskets. In these baskets, they are allowed to put in their personal belongings like blankets for nap times, stuffies for nap times, extra clothes. Up here, they can place their outside jackets and backpacks. This area also has a wide enough seating so they can sit comfortably and have dividers, so they still have their own space but still can engage with their families and peers. The welcome sign promotes a sense of belonging as it's written in many languages. It allows everyone that enters the facility to know that they are welcomed and that we are a culturally diverse program. The bulletin board allows families to feel involved, furthering a sense of belonging as they can see what their child has done through these photos. And there's the routines and procedures and reminders. The storage area is a space over here for educators. This allows them to feel a sense of belonging as it is just for them. Next to it is mats. Each child will have their own mat here. We'll change the covers once a week, and we'll send home the blankets and the stuffies to get washed at home. So that will promote their well-being. Over here we have the seating area. This promotes a sense of well-being, belonging, and engagement as it allows children and families time to interact before enter into the program, and they'll be met with the eating area. In the eating area, we have a communal style large table because we like to keep things as closely to home-like feel. This large table not only provides a great place for children to eat, but also can be a place for children to do group activities. Along into this corner, this is our manipulation area. In this area, we have posters, resources, materials, as well as a table. The built-in cubby is a manipulation wall, which furthers the engagement of children in this area, since they have a lot more options and they're not restricted to just sitting down. The table is larger, so the whole group can participate in this area and promote social interactions, build on friendships. On this wall, we have the family wall, which promotes a sense of belonging as we display pictures of family members, toddlers, and educators, because here at Woodland Critters, we believe everyone is a part of our family. Right underneath, we have an adult-sized sink and cabinet. This is securely locked at all times. It provides educators with extra space for supplies or materials that they would like to store down there, as well as a sink because we always need to be washing our hands. On this side, we have a bulletin board to display the children's artwork, furthering a sense of belonging, as well as a birthday calendar. Birthdays are very special, and it allows children to know that we acknowledge, value, and want to celebrate them. Moving on to this corner, we have our bathroom. The bathroom has a curtain instead of a door. This allows toddlers to have privacy without necessarily having a door to be closed. So for safety, we have a curtain instead. In the bathroom, we have 3 toddler-size sinks and 3 toddler-size toilets, as well as a changing table. Toddlers are at a stage where they're in between diapering and potty training, so we have both options available here. We've also included a poster of how to wash your hands properly, promoting a sense of well-being as it encourages good hygiene. Moving along, next to the bathroom, we have the art area. In the art area, we have a lot of resources and materials which are developmentally appropriate for toddlers, and they have easy access to them. So we here like to promote independence and autonomy. This area is a smaller area, so there's a smaller round table. This is considered to be a quiet area, so the smaller area allows children to interact with their peers without feeling overstimulated or overcrowded, and engage in meaningful friendships. Over here we have a poster of colors, plants. So these plants are there to inspire the kids to use what they see to maybe draw or paint. We here have an easel. The easel is for the children to paint, draw, whatever they'd like. Next to the art center is a hallway to our outdoor area, but we'll get to that in a bit. Next to the hallway, we have our sensory area. In our sensory area, we have a table, we have a shelf with materials and sensory bottles, as well as sensory bins. In this bin, we've got some sand right now, and then another bin with water, so children are able to engage in either or. This is also another smaller area, so it is more focused on small, intimate interactions with peers, which supports engagement as well as belonging. We'll move on to the next area. Our next area here is our literacy area. In our literacy area, we have books, a large carpet, some seating in the form of beanbags, some posters, a privacy area, and some plants and pillows. This area is typically used with the whole group in the morning, so it is a larger area. We use this for morning circle time. So we have our ABCs, the days of our week, and the months of the year. This promotes children's engagement as well as well-being, as if they feel overstimulated, they're able to go and self-regulate in the privacy area. There's a lot of plants in this area because plants in nature help create a sense of well-being as it aids in self-regulation and creating a tranquil space. In between our literacy area and our active area, we have an active area which is for dramatic play. This area is a smaller area for about 2 to 3 toddlers per time. Right now we have our little kitchenette in there, as well as a table for children to role play and pretend they're at home or they're cooking or at a restaurant. And we have a shelving unit with materials for them to use, some plates, some pots, some foods. Again, all accessible for them to use at their own pace. Moving into this corner, we have our big physical gross motor area. We have a low raised block platform for children to take the blocks and play with their friends. You have some foam blocks as well as a way to get up there. It's a climber Onto the other side, we have a climbing structure for children to practice their gross motor skills, and lots of space for them to engage in with musical instruments. Over here we have some drums, some triangles, a xylophone. So let's go on to our outdoor area. So once we get ready, we go on to our hallway. We're at our first door. We'll go through our first door and we'll enter into a gated entry. This entry is great for children as it helps them distinguish between an inside area and an outside area. It allows them to get calm, and this can help them have a more guided entrance into a outside playground. So once we open it, we'll close it and securely lock it. We'll go over to this corner first. This is our gazebo. Our gazebo offers great shade during hotter months. It's big enough to allow many children to engage in activities such as creative expression, as well as expressing through music, or they can just sit in there and chat with their friends. Over here we have 3 privacy tents. This allows children to have a place or space when they feel overstimulated or want to be outside but don't want to be engaged in high energy activities. This promotes their sense of well-being. Over here we have swings. Swings are a typical toddler favorites. We have 3 swings in this area, 2 toddler swings and another additional toddler swing, but it is an adaptive swing because we want to make sure every child feels like they are allowed and able to use the swings. Next, over here we have a picnic table. This encourages a sense of well-being as we can sit outside and enjoy our meals and snack times together as a class. It also provides a place to sit and do artwork or manipulative play. Over here we have some tree stumps. The stumps are great places for educators or toddlers to sit, as well as for toddlers to stand up, climb, jump. Over here we have a climbing bridge. So this is just a transitional piece between the gazebo quiet area to the more active area. It also promotes physical motor skills. Next we have slides. We have got 2 slides on a hill. A lot of accidents happen on slides on playgrounds, so we've decided to use the natural hill provided in our playground to build in some slides for the children to still enjoy the motions they would receive from a metal slide on a play structure. Next to it we have 3 large tires. Children again can practice gross motor skills as they jump, hop, walk, climb in between these tires. Next to the tires we have our play structure and climbing structure. The play structure here promotes children to climb up. They can bring out a bin of blocks to play up at the top. Children love to be at a higher height, so this is great for them to work on their climbing. The play structure is connected to the climbing structure with a bridge. Here we have got our little climbers. And in this part of our playground, we have a playhouse for dramatic play. If we move on to this corner, we have a water play area. So we have constant water running through here for children to stand up and watch the water run, play, splash. Next to the water play, we have our mud and dirt pit for children to have a different sensory tactile compared to the sand and the water. In this corner, we have our shed. The shed offers a place to store our equipment, our bikes, which would not withstand various weather conditions. Next to the shed, we have another storage bin. This storage bin will have extra materials and resources, for example, crayons, markers, as well as dramatic art and musical instruments for children to go in, grab, and play at different areas. Next to our storage bin, we have 2 gardens that the children have made. In our gardens, we have some fruits and vegetables. Once they're ready to harvest, the children will have a chance to eat them. This promotes well-being, engagement, and belonging. Lastly, we have our exit gate or our emergency gate. This gate is always locked and is only there in case of an emergency. If for some reason we aren't able to get inside, we will need another way to get out. There is a lot of trees in our outdoor playground as well as our gazebo to offer shade during colder or hotter months. So let's have a quick overview of our outdoor play area. And back to our indoor area. Both indoor and outdoor promote all 4 foundations of how does learning happen. It promotes engagement as there's lots of materials available to the children. There's a variety of play areas, so children can enter whichever area fits their interests and needs. They've got places for expression like their art center as well as the music center. And they've got spaces for their well-being like the literacy privacy area as well as hygiene in the bathroom. And so that is our facility. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll come and visit us soon. Bye.